What's up guys, Angry Roleplayer here, how are you doing? And today I'm gonna show you the build. It is one of the oldest builds for Crusader. In fact, this build dates from Season 3 2015. It was the king of Season 3 top build. It's the Lightning Sweeper build, guys. And I wanted to revisit this build for quite some time. It's fucking crazy. And it was one of my favorite builds back in the days. And in fact, this build allowed me to enter the top 100 leaderboard for Crusaders. That's cool. I absolutely enjoyed this build back in the days. And I wanted to revisit it and see how good is it now. Is it actually viable or something like that? Because I've seen some posts that this build is pushing into the 80s and even capable doing 90s, and I terribly wanted to test this build and see how good is this. And know what? It's actually very powerful. I underestimated the build, and now I'm over impressed with the power of this build, guys. Actually, and the build is actually almost as good as Invoker's set. Almost as good as Invoker. It's a little, maybe 4 or 5 rifts lower than Invoker's, and a little also lower than the Hamedin build for the Seeker of Light. But it's incredibly strong. It's really nice. It's a lot of action. What I liked about this build is a fucking ton of action. It's very old school, and I actually enjoyed every second of it, guys. After the explanation video, you will see my clear of Great Rift 80. I went into the fucking 80 without augments and absolutely crushed it. Absolutely crushed it almost on the first attempt. I didn't even expect it to be that strong, actually. I think I will be struggling with a 75, 70, 75 maybe. And then I started with 75 and I absolutely fucking destroyed 75. Then I went to the 78 and I fucking destroyed 78. And then I jumped straight to the 80s, and on like second attempt I crushed the 80, and then what the fuck, this build actually does some serious damage still. You know, since season 3 a lot of things has happened to the build. Not much, but they're quite essential. I will explain you in detail, guide the key items for the Lightning Sweeper build. First of all, it's the full 6-piece Roland set, guys. Full 6-piece Roland set. With a helm, we need strength, critical hit chance, and in a perfect situation, we need increased sweep attack damage here. This is like a perfect helm. But strength, chance, and wit is also nice. It's just more toughness for us. The shoulder, strength, wit, all res, and CDR, but area damage instead of all res is also good here, also decent, guys. And the secondary rolls will also be great, but I don't have the secondary rolls here. Secondary all res would be great here. The gloves, strength, damage, chance, and CDR also good here, but wit also nice here. Not very mandatory. A lot of CDR not very mandatory here, but area damage also decent here. But this roll is kind of, you know, classic roll. Strength, damage, chance, and CDR is a classic roll. So this is a good roll. Depends, strength with all res. This is the perfect roll. The boots, strength with all res, and sweep attack damage. That's what you will need, guys, for the boots, for the Roland's boots, for this build to work. Sweep attack damage on boots and helm, and on the boots it is much more preferable because you don't lose wit here on boots. And on helm you lose wit, you're gaining a little damage, but you lose wit here. Not suggested, but it's not bad. The key items for this build to actually work, guys, is the Golden Flense. Golden Flense has been reworked since season 3. It now rolls with crazy sweep attack damage, up to 200% sweep attack damage. That's a lot. It increases damage by fucking almost 2 times increases sweep attack damage. That's a lot. And ideal's Golden Flense roll would be the base damage, the high base damage roll, strength, then 10% damage, then life per hit, and about 200 sweep attack damage. And on the secondary, that's the key why we use this flail. Sweep attack restores 6 ref for each enemy hit, from 4 to 6. You are the more the better, guys. 4 is not good, 5, 6 is good, 6 is great, 5 is decent. So the more the better. The more we hit the trash mobs, the more we recover ref. Especially helps against a Reef Guardian where there's no much shit on screen, nowhere to recover ref, and this shit recovers as ref always full with a huge density. And the second key item to this build to work is the denial shield. Strength with critical hit chance, and the CDR will be good here, but you can also sweep attack here, by the way, but it's not really good. CDR is good here. And the secondary roll here, each enemy hit by a sweep attack increases the damage of your next sweep attack by 40%, staking up to 5 times from 30 to 40%. This is like a damage boost. It's a crazy damage boost. The shield hasn't been touched really since the patch, since the season 3, I believe. It's just a huge damage boost. Without the shield you'll be hitting like moderately with just the Golden Flense, but with the shield you'll be hitting really hard, guys. The shield is just a huge damage boost for this fucking sweep attack, guys. Now ancient legendary belt. For the belt you would need this Thunder God's Vigor, guys. This belt was used in season 3 and it's still used. It's the best belt that you may have for this build. It's cause it rolls with the lightning skill damage up to 15% lightning skill damage. And it also has a nice secondary. Blocking, dodging, or being hit causes you to discharge balls of electricity that deals up to 130% weapon damage as lightning. This a little addition, but it's pretty significant. It's really nice. It kind of adds up, and it rolls with lightning damage, and it's really cool. The second good option here will be using the Witching Hour. It's not bad. The Witching Hour is pretty cool. Absolutely, it adds more attack speed and critical damage. And the third option would be using the String of Ears for damage reduction, for melee damage reduction, guys. It's really nice. As for the rings we have the Compass Rose, the maximum damage one. A CDR Compass Rose also nice here, but for Compass Rose here, it's better to have just the fucking crazy damage Compass Rose. Whatever you have, you see mine is shit. It's ancient, but it's shitty, but it's the most damaging one that I have. And the Travel's Pledge with a strength damage and hit chance, the best one you have. In a perfect situation you will need lightning damage here, lightning skill roll. All these two boost out damage one with 10 steel, guys. The third ring is Convention of the Elements. Why we have Convention of the Elements here, guys? Because it boosts our damage on lightning skill, Convention of the Elements rotation. Here, when the lightning comes, we do fucking stupid damage here, guys. And I prefer to have this critical damage chance and CDR, but area damage is cool. If you have CDR somewhere else, then area damage is also cool here. Now for the bracers, we have Ancient Pattern Defenders, guys. This is the key item for us to survive in density, absolutely. Even though monsters develop immunity to stuns, to freeze, to air effects, to knockbacks pretty fast, but still lightning damage is still stuns enemies, it still procs like ancient partner defenders, and that allows us to survive. You will need lightning skill damage, strength, wit, and critical hit chance. This is the great APDs, great APDs. And when we hit them with the sweep attack, we stun them and we proc APDs. In density, that's a huge survival boost. Now, the Roland set has been changed for a lot since season 3, and now it is damage reduction. It has been changed a lot, guys. First of all, sweep attack cools down our laws and defensive skills. The laws is all the laws of Valor, we use laws of Valor, and the defensive skill here is Iron Skin. This both cool down really fast when we hit with sweep attack. The 4-6 set increase the damage of shield based and sweep attack by 750%. This is just an increase damage, guys. Increase damage of sweep attack. And the 6, every use of shield bash and sweep attack that hits an enemy grants 50% increased attack speed and 10% damage reduction for 8 seconds. And it stacks up to 4 times. That's all half of our damage reduction here. And the fucking stupid 250% attack speed. That's fucking ridiculous. It's crazy, absolutely insane, guys. In the cube we have the furnace. We need to have the furnace to do maximum damage to all enemies. Maximum damage. I don't really suggest anything else. Absolutely, just look for the furnace. There's not you can, for example, use a cancer dandom. You can use a cancer dandom. This one for next ref problems and extra toughness, but I absolutely do not recommend this. You need the furnace. Now, Killer's Curas. Most of the time we generate 100% rough. It never goes down in density. It never goes down. And we need a Killer's Curas to survive in these huge packs. It is additional 50% damage reduction. It's really important. It allows us to survive. It's really good. And the third one, the ring is Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, guys. Reduce the remaining cooldown of enemy skills by 1 second when you hit with sweep attack. There's our resource spending attack. It goes 20% rough, and with the unstoppable force it causes 10. And with RCR and everything else, it is even less than that. It's even less than that. So basically, this ring allows us to have a full uptime of Akura's champion. See, this build is not CDR heavy. I have only 39% CDR. It's not much for Akura. That's not enough. It's not enough. And this is not a cons set which reduces the Akura's champion by 50%. So we need to have the full uptime of Akura's champion, and this ring allows us to have the full uptime of Akura's champion without the fucking stupid amount of CDR, guys. This ring allows us to do it. Now for the gems. You see I have all diamonds here. We need all rest, we need toughness. The build, I would say that Roland's is not very strong for toughness. It's not, it's not tough enough to stand up in there. A really high rift. In the 80s it started a little problematical to survive, so you need diamonds all the way diamonds here, and the more gems the better, because we have the finery here as well. So diamonds everywhere, guys, and even here you can use a mix of rubies and diamonds if you feel like you're surviving fine. You need more damage, you can put some rubies in the pants, for example, or in the chest, but here always diamond here, and here ruby can be as well, absolutely possible. For the legendary gems, guys, the Bane of the Trap, of course, all huge damage multiplier. Bane of the Stricken, we're stricken with a stupid fucking speed. It's retarded speed. Don't forget 200 and 50% increase attack speed. That's stupid, and the speed with this just was taking stricken is insane. So with stricken allows us to kill Reef Guardian and elites really fast. And the third gem is optional, but I prefer Bane of the Powerful, guys. Bane of the Powerful. You know, I tried Gogok of Swiftness here, but it appeared that I don't really need it. It gives me a little dodge and a CDR, but these skills cool down in like 2 seconds, and this I am always in time with my uptime of Fakurats with the Ring of Zodiac. So an extra CDR, I feel like I don't even need it. So all I needed is damage, and this gem allows me to DPS really strong. 20% increased damage for almost 2 minutes, 50% increased damage versus elites, and 50% reduced damage from elites. And this is also a global multiplier now. In the recent patches it was buffed. It's a global multiplier now, multiplies to all damage. So this is just a DPS gem. If you feel like you're dying too much, squishy or something like that, you can use, for example, Esoteric Alteration. It will boost your toughness by a fucking stupid amount. Esoteric Alteration fine, Mutilation Guard fine, Gizzard fine, Gogok Swiftness fine. All the others I do not recommend. The other gems, guys, they're not as good as this free, really. So what's other important stacks I wanted to talk about a little? Important stacks, guys. You need to have either life per ref span on your Golden Flense or life on hit here, because you need to recover your life somehow. And with such a massive attack speed, you will be recovering life really fast. But it is mandatory to have life per hit on your Golden Flense, on your braces or on your helm, or on braces and helm somewhere else, guys. But you need to have life per hit on the ring somewhere. The perfect spot will be life per hit here on the flanks, because it rolls with up to 35k life per hit, and it's very huge. It's the best slot to have life per hit, guys. You need to recover your life, absolutely important. Now for the skills. On the left hand, sweep attack, trip attack, guys. This is our stun skill, and the lightning and extra lightning also procs APDs and gives us the damage reduction, guys. That's super important. You know, it was a little some time ago it was possible to use Gathering Sweep, but it didn't proc APDs. It was mostly used for the support Crusaders. Gathering Sweep was used to, you know, group mobs, but they developed knockback immunity so fast that Gathering Sweep is fucking useless now. Absolutely fucking useless now. So only trip attack, guys. Only trip attack. Trip attack is best. On the right button, Condemn Vacuum. This is the grouping skill, guys. As I said, the mobs develop immunities to knockback stance and everything else pretty fast. But still, Vacuum is the best grouping skill we have left to gather a pack of us to sweep. So this is the best grouping skill we still have for this. Sea Charge, Drunk Water. I absolutely like the mobility skill, guys. You know, it can save you several minutes through the rift. And I don't really want to drop Sea Charge from almost 80 Crusader build. That's pretty good, and Drunk Water allows us to drag elites to trash and to generate more density and to kill elites in the packs of trash. Now Archer's Champion Profit, our second life and additional armor. That's a fucking stupid huge amount of boost here, and we have constant accurate champion uptime. That's a lot of surviving for us. That's super important, guys. Iron Skin Flash. Now why Flash, guys? First of all is damage reduction. We absorb all damage, 50% damage for 4 seconds. And if we take damage while our skin is active, we movement speed increase by 60% and we move hidden through enemies. So basically that's our illusory boots. It has been like that since forever, guys. People also use charge up, but flash is really important to not get stuck in the corridors and shit. It's really important, guys. It's really good. Steel skin is also decent if you want to be more tough, you know, crazy tough. You know, steel skin is also nice. Charged up, I do not recommend it, but flash or steel skin is good, absolutely. And also veil and super force, that's super important. I know, lore for every ref heavy skills for accounts and for Rolands. It's super important. It's impossible to play without this, without unstoppable force. Fucking impossible to play, guys. It's halves all the cost of ref skills. It's a must-have. Now for the passives, Heavenly Strength for us to hold the Golden Flense, guys. Heavenly Strength is mandatory. Indestructible, you know, a second life as well. Roland's still kind of not very tough, and this is important survival skill for us. This is important. Finally, more strength from the gems. More strength from gems. We have a ton of gems here, and a finery gives me about 15% increased damage overall. 15% more strength, and from 15 to almost 20% increased strength I get for this finery. That's fucking great. And the third is optional. I prefer Holocaust, just a flat rate 10% damage increase, but you know, it's possible to use anything else like the Vigilant, you know, the Righteousness, or you know, you can use Wrathful here because you will spending a lot of wrath here. It's all possible. It's all possible. All these are pretty decent. So it's either Wrathful, Vigilant, or Righteousness. I think these three can be used here instead of the Holocaust. But Holocaust is a flat rate 10% damage, weapon damage increase. That's really great, guys. It's really great, guys. I pretty much explained everything in all the details in my written build on Diablo fans, but I would say that this build has potential to climb up to the level 90. It's absolutely possible, guys. I cleared 80 really fast. I didn't even expect it. Like I said, didn't even expect to clear 80 with this. And as for CDR, this build, like I said, is not very CDR heavy. With just a few CDR rolls, you have full time of accurate achievement through the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, so it's not very heavy CDR. It's really good, and area damage is also not bad for this build because you will be killing a lot of trash mobs, but you should be careful with that, guys, because we generate our wrath from mobs and we generate our wrath from the trash mobs, because elites have much more toughness, much more HP, and so fighting lonely elites is really bad. We need to grab them to trash, so we don't want to the trash to die really fast before we kill the elites. So area damage is kind of contradictory in this build. With area damage we kill monsters faster, but we don't want to kill them faster because we need to kill the fat mobs, the elites. So I think that eventually area damage is really good for this build, but you will have to be cautious with this and not to destroy completely all trash mobs on screen and leave yourself face to face with the elite, with the rear guardian, with the ads, who summons ads, and we need to kill him with the ads and generate wrath for the ads, and if we kill all the ads it will be really hard to kill the Reef Guardian, and against a Reef Guardian there's also a ref problem, and it's almost impossible to to counteract this ref problem against Reef Guardian. One of the options is to switch charge to provoke. This basically solves a problem of ref draining against everything, against single elites, against Reef Guardian, and provoke was widely used before. Provoke charged up was used a lot, and provoke too scared to run, so cleanse is extremely good. So if you feel like you don't need mobility, you can drop Steed Charge for the charged up cleanse or too scared to run. These free runes are really good. This skill provoke will help you to fight the Reef Guardian a lot. Another option here is to use Shield Glare, Zealous Glare, or Divine Verdict. Also decent choice instead of Steed Charge. Zealous Glare will absolutely refill you ref against Reef Guardian, and Divine Verdict will just give you 20% increased damage. That's another increased damage to the build, guys. But I think that overall I'm full of ref during the whole rift. I'm full, and my only problem is within Reef Guardian, and I do not really want to exchange the full rift for one skill just that I have a problem with the Reef Guardian. I don't want to change my mobility for the whole rift for my problems with Reef Guardian, so I still use Steed Charge, Drunk Water for density, for mobility inside the whole rift, and I do not really want to switch it to the provoke or Shield Glare. That's my point of view, and I think that's a good option. That's a good solid option, guys. So this is it, guys. I think I explained everything, and enjoy the 80 clear just right after this explanation build ends, and enjoy the clear, and absolutely subscribe to my channel for more builds. I have more builds in mind, and I plan to release more videos really soon. And thank you very much. Subscribe to my videos, upvote the builds on Diablo fans for more, for everyone to use. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon. I like you all. Thank you.
Prove yourself worthy. Not yet.
Not yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Longer, my wrath is low. Not yet, not enough wrath. Patience. I require more wrath.